This was a sham-rigged political show trial from the very beginning.
This is the most outrageous travesty I've ever seen.
This was not law. This was not criminal justice. This was politics. This was a political smear job.
I guess we all need, to shop at Banana Republic from now on? Because that's what it feels like. Yeah, a Banana Republic.
This is the weaponization of the justice system against their political opponent. This is a justice system that hunts Republicans while protecting Democrats.
Be ready, because on January 20 of next year, when he's former President Joe Biden, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
These Democrats will rue the day they decided to use lawfare to stop a presidential candidate. It won't be Hunter Biden the next time. It's going to be Joe Biden. It could potentially still be Barack Obama. It could still potentially be Hillary Clinton.
Welcome back, everyone. We have a lot to talk about in this one, but before we jump in, we need your help. YouTube doesn't like our type of content, so to make sure you keep seeing our videos, we need you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video from us. Now, first I want to address the biggest topic, and that is a surprising shift that has occurred among Never Trump voters, who are now turning and supporting Trump following his recent conviction in New York. This turnaround has been observed across various demographics and regions, which we'll also cover in a little. Let's take, for example, Sean Maguire, a venture capitalist from Los Angeles and a former Hillary Clinton campaign donor, announced his $300,000 donation to Trump's campaign shortly after the verdict. Maguire cited the perceived double standards and legal tactics used against Trump as his motivation, expressing that these actions have made the Republican Party appear less dangerous to democracy compared to the Democrats. Then there is Adam Mortara, a lecturer at the University of Chicago Law School who did not vote in 2020 and opposed Trump in the 2016 GOP primary, donated $3,300 to the Trump campaign. Mortara hopes a Trump victory will deter future weaponization of the judicial system against political opponents, seeing a significant danger to America if Biden wins again. Then there is Kate Nitty, a lifelong Democrat from New Jersey, has gradually shifted her support to the Republican Party.
Here, Kate Nitty, a lifelong Democrat, says, quote, "I feel the need to send a message to the Democrats that their dirty politics will not be rewarded."
The conviction has pushed her further towards Trump, despite her previous support for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Nitty criticizes the Democrats' use of prosecutorial authority under the guise of saving democracy, distancing herself from what she sees as a departure from true liberal values. And then there is Jack McGuire, a Texas-based travel consultant, has been galvanized by the trial to fully support Trump, viewing the situation as indicative of deep corruption and deceit aimed at maintaining power. He has committed to the MAGA movement as a result. Then we have Emery Barter, a guitar instructor from California, has also changed his stance. Formerly a Clinton campaigner and Biden voter, Barter has grown disillusioned with the media and hyper-progressive policies. He no longer sees Trump as a threat and views the Democrats' approach to stopping Trump as undermining democracy. And Daniel Kotzen, a stay-at-home dad and former Obama and Clinton voter, has decided to support Trump due to the relentless pursuit of Trump by the authorities. He believes Trump represents a necessary disruption to the current system, preferring a break from expert-driven governance. And lastly, Eric Brakey, a Maine state senator and Ron Paul Republican, has shifted his support to Trump. Brakey argues that true democracy is about the people's choice, and he believes the current Democratic strategies undermine this principle. What we have been saying for months now is literally happening. It's insane how the Democrats couldn't see this happening, or maybe they did and didn't care. Whatever it is, these relentless, ridiculous pursuits of Trump are making people who would always vote blue start to become Trump supporters. And we are not talking about independents here. We're talking about never Trumpers. People who did not like Trump just a few years ago are now becoming big supporters. And I think we're just getting started here. More and more people feel like this, with many people just keeping their opinions to themselves and will be voting for Trump in November. Now, with that being said, let's talk about what happened over the weekend. The UFC had an event in Newark, New Jersey, and Donald Trump was in attendance. Now, this was just days after the ridiculous guilty verdict. But the crowd went bonkers for him. I mean, just take a listen here.
New Jersey, the fan response has been absolutely insane, and they are happy to share.
Not only that, but multiple fighters who are from America literally ran up to him after their fights and showed their respect. Two big names, for example, were Kevin Holland and Sean Strickland.
I mean, it's limp by his side, even though he's protesting. He's not even picking the arm up.
Pretty cool for Sean Strickland to have a moment there with Donald Trump after a win.
The truth is, despite what the mainstream media tries to tell us, people all over the country in red states and heavy blue states like New Jersey love Donald Trump. They can try to hide it, they can try to bring baloney charges against him, it doesn't matter. And there is just so much proof to it. And that brings me to our next topic, where Trump is literally going viral on a unique platform you probably would not have thought about. So, a couple of weeks ago, the White House created this new TikTok account for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Not only that, but they have been trying to push this account so hard over the past weeks. They have been getting shoutouts from all these Joe, and their own account is kind of a joke. I mean, just look at this. They have under 400K followers and have posted hundreds of times. Now, why is this important? Well, at UFC 302, Donald Trump and Dana White had a special announcement.
The president is now on TikTok. It's my honor.
And in just 4 days, he has 5,500,000 followers, more than 10 times more than Biden and Harris. It's just so comical. But here's the best part. If you go through the comments on the Biden and Harris posts, you can see them just getting cooked. Literally, take a look at this. And this goes on and on. People are ripping into the president here. I mean, literally their own page is getting annihilated. It's clear as day that people, especially the younger generations, are starting to come around and see what a failure Biden has been in the past few years. And this is actually really big news. If Joe Biden wants any chance of winning in November, he needs to capture the younger vote. And it's clear as day that they really do not like him. And here is where the nail in the coffin might come for Biden. No, that is not a typo. The headline reads Trump surges with black voters, up 15% since Manhattan conviction. This recent surge in support for President Donald J. Trump among black voters is a significant development. According to Rasmussen reports, Trump has gained 15 points among black voters following his New York conviction, while Biden has seen a dramatic 14-point drop in support within the same demographic. This shift underscores the growing dissatisfaction with Biden's handling of critical issues such as inflation, the economy, and the border crisis. And here's some more context. In 2020, Biden won black voters by a margin of 92%, and former President Trump had just 8%. Also, in an April poll fielded by Rasmussen, showed Biden receiving 61% of the black vote, while Trump had 21% support. However, over just 1 month, black voter support for Biden is tanking, falling to just 47% in the May poll. Former President Trump has seen a significant increase in support among the voter demographic, sitting at 36% in the latest survey. The Biden campaign's efforts to counteract this trend by emphasizing support for diversity, equity, and inclusion seem to be falling flat, as they have not done crap. These policies are not resonating with voters who are primarily concerned about their economic well-being and safety. The Biden administration's avoidance of these pressing issues on the campaign trail is a strategic misstep, as polling data consistently shows that these are the areas where voters feel most let down. Prominent black Democrat leaders have also expressed their concerns, warning Biden that his campaign is not doing enough to retain voters in their communities. Just take a look at this quote from Congressman Stephen Horsford, who is the chair of the Congressional Black Caucus. "I'm in a battleground state. I know what has and hasn't been done. I felt a level of disconnection earlier on the message. on the messengers, and on mobilization. This pushback highlights the growing rift within the Democratic Party and signals a potential shift in the political landscape ahead of the 2024 election. The significant increase in support for Trump among black voters is just more proof the red wave is coming. Trump's focus on economic stability and border security contrasts sharply with Biden's perceived weaknesses in these areas. Well, that's it for this one, and thanks for watching. Now make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video for more. See you in the next one.